with your weekly channeled oracle reading for October 19th through 25th. Hello little hawks. So I'm being very talented today as I'm outside in nature and I have a selfie stick and I'm going to channel. So I tell you, I am just multitasking. And the reason I'm outdoors is because I came out for a walk and I had my selfie stick with me with all intention saying, well, if I find a nice spot, maybe I'll do my reading, and I did, and I'm here by a local marsh. And the reason I came outside was simply because, you know, there's been some dense dark energies these past few days in the week previous to the 19th to the 25th, because of course I don't do this right in the same week. And I knew coming out in nature was going to be very beneficial for me. Not maybe with the wind for my hair, because I feel like, you know, the guys who have comb overs and her hair blows in the wind, this is what's going to happen. Anyways, and daylight's not exactly the most rewarding light for women. You see everything, or men as well. But anyways, I'm out with my dog, and so if there are interruptions or if people come by, let's just go with the flow. We have a little duck in the back here somewhere. I can't see him as I look. Where is he? He's there. I don't know if you can see him. And my dog, Ollie. Ollie, where are you? Can I get you in here? There he is. Has been watching him, you know, faithfully. But my dog's a bit of a fraidy cat. He doesn't like to go into waters. So we're just going to go with it and see if we get interrupted or not. This is my second time doing it because my volume didn't work last time. So I'm going to try and project my voice as far as I can for the channeling, because I know I can get quiet sometimes. But without touching back on last week's, let's just go get Whitehawk and talk about the upcoming week. All right, let's go get him. Indeed, little one. Oh, to be out in nature. How I would love to be out in nature, he says with you. To feel the earth beneath my feet, to feel the wind on my skin, and not only to feel the wind on my skin, but to hear the songs of the birds, the sun kiss my cheek as it comes out. Oh, children, you're so fortunate to have nature to go out into, to help you to feel better, to help you reconcile deep, dark feelings you may have from energies that are penetrating your body and realigning you. And so your task for this week, children, is simple. Although the week's energies may not be as deep and dark as they have been this past week, with predators showing up and even the energies challenging us throughout this week, he says, but I want you to get out in nature because I want you to feel the difference, and I literally want you to document, not in your mind. I want you to write it on paper, put it in a voicemail, something like that. I want you to feel how you feel before you leave the house, document it. Then I want you to get into nature, and I want you to soak it all up, and I want you to document how you feel. And just to note, children, when you're out in nature, I do not mean take a bike ride and go as fast as you can. I do not mean run 10K. I do not mean anything that is exercise oriented or task or goal oriented. I simply want you to go out into nature, and whether it is that you just sit or you go for a hike, that is all I want you to do. And I want you to notice while you're out in nature how you feel. Perhaps you'll even see the change of emotion for a length of time that you're out in nature. Perhaps you are scientific that way, and perhaps you will notice the change. Then, when you are back into your car or back in the home, I want you to sense how you feel then. And I want you to do this a couple of times so you get a sense of well-being when we are in nature and its actual effects, its therapeutic effects. For indeed, sometimes, children, do you ever wonder why it is you've come to Earth? What is your purpose here on Earth? Is it perhaps to heal? through Mother Nature. So I leave you with these words, children, this week, as you travel through nature. God bless, children. God bless. Thanks, Whitehawk. Oh, wait. Sorry. Did you miss me there? Could you hear me, though? Oh, no. Don't tell me I have to do it again. Oh, look at my hair. Oh, you love nature because, you know, you can't be perfect in nature. That's why you're perfectly perfect in nature. Anyways, I'm going to have to check and see if you've seen that or not. I'll be doing this for like the 3rd time, and the neighbors around here will be like, who's that girl over there? What is she doing? Anyways. Well, guys, don't forget to join us on social media for Whitehawk's Daily Wisdom. I just want to quickly mention about a reading he gave us on the Wednesday about behold, there's a predator in our presence awaiting us. And I didn't want you to get frightened because I know most people might go to the terrorism card. And it could have been, you know, we may have averted something. But predators, you know, we're humans. We're predators as well upon each other. There are many of us who are actually either a parasite or we are a host to the parasite. And that itself is a predator. So you want to look at those things when it comes to that, and you could be preyed on as opposed to as such in the way of maybe someone's going to use you for money, maybe someone's going to prey on you to use your car, maybe you're being preyed on because someone's looking for an argument and you just happen to be in their path. And that's the way you can think of predator prey. You know, don't always go to the highest worst thing that can happen, and I think many of us do that. I know I do that. I get very worried when I put out from Whitehawk those messages, but I put them out because I'm not meant to censor them, and I know you guys can take it, and we're learning here. You know, we're animals, regardless of which way you look at it, whether you see us as, you know, the top of the food chain, which we're not, because there's lions and there's great white sharks. We are not the top of the food chain, right? We prey on each other, and there are those who prey on us, and we need to learn how that comes, right? Think about the wolf in sheep's clothing. That's a predator metaphor, right? You have to pay attention to those things, and you got to know how people, how their energy is. What is their energy? You know, you might maybe hear it as a person being an energy vampire. Well, that's a predator, right? A vampire is a predator on a human for blood. But it's more than blood. It's about your energy. And there will be people who will suck you dry. And you're going to feel it. Like you'll be with them in their presence. So again, like the nature metaphor, think of how you feel before you're with them. And then when you're with them, see how you feel. And then when you walk away from them, see how you feel, and you'll go, and most of the time you're going to feel the heavy energies. You're going to be tired. You're going to be angry maybe all of a sudden because you picked up on their anger. You're going to be irritable. You're going to be edgy. And that's because you came into some very dark and dense energy that was theirs. And that's just telling you that that person, that's your intuition's way of telling you that that person operates on a low vibrational level, right? All the fear, all the hate, the anger, because the higher vibrational level is your love, is your joy, is your happiness, right? And so when you get to know how you feel with various people or out in nature or in various people's homes or in a business, you know if that's a place for you or not, or if that's a person for you or not, right? We're talking people, places, and things, right? Let's go to the nouns. Let's just put it that way. So I just wanted to touch back on that because I know sometimes we get very, very worried sometimes when we talk about predator and stuff like that. And I don't want you guys to worry. I don't want you to always think it's the terrorism card. God forbid I'm right one day on that. We certainly don't want that. Anyways, prayers and kisses to you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you've seen here. And we'll touch back next week. God bless. And I'm shaking.